Good morning. Welcome to my vlog. A couple of months ago, I moved onto my off-grid land in the Sacramento Mountains of New Mexico. I've been figuring it out as I go, one step at a time, and so far so good. I retired early from the dying film industry here in the US and chose to return to a simpler, quieter life for the years I have left. Good morning. My cat and I love to wake up slowly, savor a sip and a sunrise, and decide what to do or not do each morning. I'm learning to unlearn the lifelong conditioning to be productive for others and turn that energy into my new off-grid homestead. I have a couple things on my list to tackle today. I want to cut out the shed floor. There are 6 pieces that I need to cut, and I want to get some of my gravel spread into areas where I walk. It sure seemed like there was a lot of dirt in the gravel that was delivered. And of course, it was the cheapest I could get, and still pricey at that. But it's rained a couple of times, and it's compacting really nicely. So I want to get it in areas where I walk often so that they don't become muddy messes. I've been fairly successful at taking my own advice to slow down and be present and not be worrying about what I should be doing. I have a list of things to do, and the triage keeps changing, the order keeps changing, but we're coming up on winter, so that's going to necessitate getting some skirting done. I can either afford skirting or probably not quite afford a carport of some kind. So skirting it is. I need to clean out my water heater. I need to do another oil change on my generator. This will be the 3rd one. I've been really careful since the first one I did so late. But for now, I'm enjoying this beautiful morning. It's, I think, 7-ish, 7:30 maybe. This is the level of chill that I seek. He's already gone back to sleep. What a cutie. I hope you're able to enjoy slow morning. I hope you have a spot where you can go outside, a peaceful little place where you can enjoy a sip of coffee and a sunrise, because it's just what the doctor ordered. So it's kind of crazy that I moved here, what is this, August 15th-ish? It was May, June, July, August, 3 months ago. I moved here, and I was the house right there, right across from me, was the only neighbor, the only one I could see or hear, and he's never here. He's here on weekends sometimes to work on this house. In that 3 months, I have 3 new neighbors. I had mentioned the one back this way who had a dog who would come over and bark at me on my property. If I was working anywhere near the corner of the property that faces their property, three parcels over, then he's coming over and barking at me. So I made a note that I need to meet that dog so that he understands that I'm not a threat. But they have gone now for the summer, it seems. I'm not 100% for sure. They could be back any minute, but they've been gone for a few weeks. Now I have a new neighbor up this way. Every time he drives by, his dogs chase his car out of, away from their property, all the way to my property, and then start barking at me and my cat. No bueno. So the other day when it happened again, he drove by and I heard some barking, so I knew they were coming. I went out and stood in the street and startled them. They did not expect to see me. It was very clear. It's a black and white, larger, fluffier dog. I couldn't see him very closely to get a breed. The other one was a Queensland Heeler, good sized one. They stopped in their tracks and I said, no, go home, yelled at them, go home. The black and white one pretty much turned right around and went back. The Queensland stood his ground because Queensland's badass. And I told him again, no, go home. And I puffed myself up a little bit more and he barked maybe once more and turned around and took off. And it hasn't happened since, but another neighbor and dog that I need to meet. And I'm not mad that people are moving in. I still can't see anybody, but I don't like that now I have 2 neighbors with dogs trespassing and barking at me. I guess I thought or hoped I would have more time before I was dealing with neighbors. Oh well, it's still heaven. I also want to put some gravel into the fire pit area, but it's settled a little bit with the rain. So when Toby comes back to help fill all of this junk in, maybe he can put another layer up here to level it next to the sledding hill. And then I will dig down, line with rocks, top with gravel, figure out some kind of chair situation. Maybe I'll build that out of the stone that is so everywhere. Hopefully this whole hole situation, see what I did there, will get handled very soon. Got a buyer for that pipe. It'll be so nice to have this gone and just have a clean palette so that I can dream better. I'm starting to think that maybe a house should go over here. So I've only been here for 3 months. Maybe those decisions don't need to happen today. This is another thrown gift from a viewer, so I can start my winter prep. I've heard that putting this insulative, it's hard to see, it's like that. Putting that inside cabinets helps. Winters here, I've heard, are mild to vicious. So I want to plan for vicious and hope for mild. But I do need enough snow to sled this winter. I've gone through 2 pairs of gloves already. These are another thrown gift from an anonymous viewer. Thank you so much. These are going to come in so handy. When I set this up, it was in the shade. There's nowhere to move it. That doesn't mean lugging it up over berms. Maybe I'm doing that anyway. Great. Did you hear him? That's the hummingbird. He just buzzed me again. Dude, Rufus, stop it. 1 down, 5 to go. I want to use this as a template, but I'm gonna go see how well I did the cut. I'm gonna go drop it in. All right, let's check it out. It's hard to do with one hand. Hey, it fits. It's not perfect. Doesn't have to be. 3, 4. More. 4. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Each time you cut a template, from what I understand, it's a little less perfect. That is pretty good. 19.5. 6. All right, let's go see if they fit. And this one, I'm going to shave a little off there. All right. We have a floor. This one is a little short. It's still okay. This one is long. I was able to get it down in there just by pushing it, and it's a lot of pressure, so I will pull it out. All right, I ripped a little off just by hand. The floor is done. I'm so happy. That black rod there I put together, that is the top for the first wall. So I'm definitely at the place where I need help. But at least I can return Tobias's circular saw now. Oh my gosh, look at this flower. It's so pretty. It's so tiny. Like, there's my water bottle. This thing is a micro flower and it's beautiful.